Hi everyone, this is Suzette for Cloud the Sky today. Today we're going to talk about spam. That is spam messages in your IM. And when it's done by fraudsters, those people who like to do the phishing in email, it's called smishing because it's SMS phishing. So I did move my messages over from the phone to a document, and I will be using my sandbox environment so that I don't affect any of my personal data. So let me turn on the display, turn this off. We're going to go into my virtual machine. Wait a minute. Didn't turn on the display yet? Yeah, first I got to do that. Aha. And here I am into this virtual machine. Whew. Okay. And as you notice, I'm not signed into Google here for very good reason. So we're going to look at text messages. I put them all in this wonderful document. One of the things you're going to notice, or one thing you should know, is that we've been getting a lot of these text messages lately. I don't know about you, but on my phone, I've been getting so many text messages. But the good thing is, you can train, most of these smartphones are pretty smart. They got AI, artificial intelligence, where if you recognize something is, not a number you recognize and it's concerning, you hit spam on the phone and it trains it to pick up messages like those as spam. Like here, mine says, "Why is this spam?" And this is a screenshot from my phone. This is one of the spam messages. It says, "Similar message were identified as spam." Now, I used to use num lookup and look up the number and go, "Do I recognize this number?" But I could show that to you real quick on Google. Well, not Google, I'm using Firefox. But I went to Google page just to make sure I'm not logged in and everything is sandbox because I'm on this virtual machine. So if I went to num lookup, put in that number that we just add, now there are two articles I saw, CNET and of course our famous FTC. That's not, oh, I did put that right. So that number again, we're going to try this number. And please don't call this number just in case it's somebody's real number that somebody else spoof. Because I did read that sometimes they spoof people number. And it says a mobile number surfaced by Verizon Wireless. It doesn't give me a name, somewhere unknown, etc. Doesn't give me much. As you can see, there's a bunch of... So let's look at this document. So everyone that submits this obtain a free gift. yoursweetrewards.com, and then it has something after, some T3 something something. So we're gonna plug this in. I'm gonna use this side. I know this works because it went over to Google and it's trying to get me to sign in. So let's see what's happened when we put in our sweet rewards. Okay, it has problem loading page, server not found. So, that was the first one. Now, this one was this past Monday, which, between I shoot this and you see this is going to be old, but for me, it's only been 6 days. Server could already been reported and gone down. This one, Walgreens Company inviting you to partake in our April dot, and I'm copying this as it was on the text message. Participants by blah blah. This is not very good spelling. It doesn't look very professional. Plus, it's spelled Walgreens Company, not Walgreens. Here they have mydeliverrewards.com. So I'm going to try, whoops, just that. Come over here to where the server is. I'm just going to use the same page. Now this actually opens, it says mydeliverrewards.com. It has like reward programs and program loyalty. But by this domain, the owner is offering it for sale and asking price $1999 USD. Okay. So you can tell it's not really a legitimate page. I mean, I'll click on one of these just so you can see it. Yeah, it has nothing to do with Walgreens. Now let's look at another one. Your local Home Depot, sorry. My survey agent. I'll open another page. So I'm going to copy this. Come over here. Not another page. My pardon. I'm getting my terms all wrong. Another tab. And we can paste and go. Ah, it opens the survey agent. To my survey agent. Okay. So it's pretty much the same page it went to. Again, you notice it's not secure. Connection is not secure. Okay, so I'm not going to check all these numbers because actually the article that I read said, you don't need to check the number. You should go to the website. So it's, for example, if you're thinking it's Walgreens or Walmart or Home Depot, you go to the phone, go on the website, you like use Google and see what phone number to use. So you don't even have to use num lookup if you have the correct phone number. Here, this is more like marketing, appealing to something. It could just be plain spam because it says Dr. Oz breakthrough study will change your life. I don't follow Dr. Oz, so for them to send me this article, I don't know why. But let's go ahead and copy. And we'll open another tab again. And we can paste and go. Okay, so having trouble finding that site. Okay, no more gym, no more dieting. It's time to easily drop your excess weight and hit your goals with this breakthrough new keto pill. Just take one before bed and it'll work while you sleep. Get yours for 50% off right now. Don't you just love how they're just selling you that magic elixir that you can just take it before bed and you'll just wake up feeling all skinny? Yeah, nothing works like that, people. But it's important to note that marketers, spammers, scammers, pretty much use the same persuasions. Okay, this specific page is not found. See, not found 404. Connection is not secure. Server is down. It's been a little while since let's see. I got this one April 6th, so yeah, it's been a couple weeks. I usually wait till I gather enough on the phone, and then I'll move it over and try it. But usually by then, maybe other people got the same messages too. People complain, and it got taken down. Ah, the iPad Pro you want to hear. I'm like, what? I don't remember entering a contest. So, what giveaway did I enter? We will send to another winner if we are not getting a reply from you by tomorrow. So, in other words, if you don't reply now, and so they're trying to get you to get that urgency, we will give it to somebody else. So this way you're tempted to, oh, I don't want to lose this. That fear of missing out. Yes, FOMO. Don't fall for FOMO. That's exactly what they want. So we're going to open yet another tab. We're gonna try and visit this selfishsingle.com. It doesn't even match the page name. They're having trouble finding that site. And a lot of times, if people complain, these sites can get taken down. Let's see if I have. I know I put a bunch in there. And then this one, is another one, a big farmer, they didn't want this person to release it, and we need to get it. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and skip that one and tell you what you really should be doing when you get these big messages. Yeah, there's the one I got. And this one is a little pretty old, too. This one is interesting. It shows you that the scammers do read the news. They know about stimulus checks. They keep up with things, and they're appealing to your. Not necessarily greed, because if you're due a stimulus check, you're due a stimulus check, and if you don't, can't be sent out due to insufficient loan. Please fill out the form here. They're going to try and use language to get you to click. But here's the deal: stimulus check comes from the IRS government. Why is this called disposecancer.com? I'll go ahead and try it. Oops. And try this one. Listen, I'm going to go back and use this tab I know works too. Guess I gotta open another tab. Oh, the connection timed out. Okay. I'm going to close these tabs. Okay. SMS messages. This is an article from Bree Fowler, cnet.com. You can look it up. It tells you to be on the lookout for suspicious messages. Never. And they said don't click on links inside the suspicious text or otherwise engage the sender. You can report the message by forwarding it to 7726, or you can, on your phone, identify that spam, where it just goes to your spam folder and dies. And of course, that way the AI in your phone also learns what is spam messages and sends similar messages, like I showed you on mine, to that folder. Don't mess with scammers. I see a lot of people do this. But one of the reasons why they tell you don't mess with scammers and answer them back is then they know there's a real person behind that number, and then they'll probably sell the number for something to another third party, and then you get even more messages. I'm not so sure about opening a scam text on your phone. It says unless you click on a link or download an attachment. I would rather not. I'm using a virtual machine that I set up just to look at these things. Think before you hand over your number. Now, this is one I did not know about. When retailers and other companies ask you for your numbers, they got your email so they can send you coupons while they need your phone number too. And it makes a good point that when the company database gets hacked, there goes your phone number in the hands of cyber criminals. Keep your private info private. I've seen emails and on banks' web pages where they're warning their consumers, warning their consumers not to provide that one-time code that's sent to your phone. Like somebody might call you, the number on your phone look like it's coming from your bank, and then they ask you to provide the codes that were sent. Don't give them the code. They're spoofing your bank number, and once you give them that information, they have access to your account and can change whatever and take out all your money if you have money. I mean, they would be in crap luck with me because I don't have any money, but that's a different story. Don't sideload. Now, you may be a developer or learning development. If you learn development, find an old. I mean, I've done this. I kept my old Android phone, remove everything off it, and use that for development. Don't do it with your current working phone that you're using day to day. I mean, there's a reason, when you sideload stuff. Well, technically in Apple and Google Store, some have gone through, but it is scrutinized before it gets to you. Now, what does the FTC says? On your phone, these are some things you can do about spam message, and this is from the FTC side. I just made a copy of it. You have an option to filter and block messages. This is what I do because most phones, especially the smart ones, have AI that are learning, and when you do that, it also picks up and also filter and block similar messages. They also says you can get a call blocking app, but you should get it from the legitimate stores. Say if you have a Windows phone, go to the Windows Store. If you have an Apple Store, go to the Apple Store. If you have any of the Androids, go to the Google Store. Wireless provider. According to this, check ctia.org. I have not looked into that, but hey, maybe you can look into it and tell me. And how to report spam text messages. You can just use that 7726. There it is. You can report it as spam, and I would definitely do this if it's harassing. Report it to the Federal Trade Commission. If you're getting numerous similar kind and it's getting beyond crazy, because sometimes that does happen to people, you can report them. So I hope you found this very helpful in recognizing spam. If you need to reach out to me, I am on Twitter at SuzetteDawes. I'm also on Instagram at SuzetteDawes. And you can also put in the comments below if you have any comments. You have some that's, text messages that are juicy. Not juicy in the sense of that, but looks like a scam. Is it a scam? Is it not? And share with us, okay? And hey, until next time,